Waking up with neck pain. Sometimes after a long night of rest, we wake up and our neck's sore, it's tight, it's tender, and we're not able to move it as well as we were the day before. So why does this happen? Well, oftentimes when we sleep, we put ourselves in compromising positions. We counter-rotate our shoulders with our hips. We lay on a pillow that lifts our head too high, or it's a smaller pillow and our head and neck rest like this all night. Or sometimes we sleep on our back and our head is pushed forward, or we're sleeping on our stomach and our head is over to the side. So why does that cause pain? Well, what can happen during that time? If you think about it just like working out, whether you've gone on a long walk or you've done hiking or you've lifted weights, sometimes you notice the next day you're sore, and you're sore in places that you didn't think you would be. Well, a similar thing happens when we fall asleep with our head and our neck in a compromised position. What happens is, say you're sleeping on your back and you have a pillow that's lifting your head up high. What's happening is it's stressing and it's causing the muscles of the posterior neck to be stretched over a long period of time. Now, if you're putting your neck forward for a couple minutes, even 30 minutes, working at the computer, not necessarily are you always going to feel pain. However, think about what happens when you sit at a computer for 2 hours, 3 hours with your neck forward. You start to feel that tightness, the pain, but you're awake. So you can change your position, you can move your position, you can adjust to make yourself feel better. However, when we're sleeping, usually we don't always do that, especially if it's a hard night's sleep. So then you're stuck for 6 to 8 hours like this, those muscles being stretched. And what that does is it stretches those muscles and can lead to that pain because it fatigues those muscles. And once those muscles become fatigued, then they're weaker. And when you're upright, moving again, well, those muscles need to be strong. They need to be not fatigued, so they're able to hold us in that proper position. So by fatiguing those muscles all night, by holding them in improper position and then getting back upright, it can cause that imbalance and start to cause that pain in the neck and that stiffness that we sometimes wake up with. So what do you do about that? Well, again, think about it like working out, long walk, long hike. What do you do? What are some of the best things to do if you're sore? Small movements where you're not forcing it and you're not forcing it to correct or change. So those small movements that I'm talking about are the ones that we talk about every single morning to wake up the brain. And think of it this way. If you wake up and your neck's sore and you're not moving very well, what you can do is just slowly start doing those movements again. Bringing the head to the right and the left, looking up, looking down. And what that does is it just helps increase the blood flow to those muscles that have been, stressed all night. And by increasing the blood flow to those muscles with the movement can help to start that healing process and get those muscles not to be as fatigued. Hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments.